What is up, you lovely, beautiful people? How you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Checking in yet for another EUC review video, quick review video. I've only got 30 minutes with the, can't pick it up with that, turn it off, with the MSuper X beast. This is obviously being used quite a bit. Look at the size of that fat tyre, giant. Literally only rode it down here to the canals. Brief 3-minute ride. Let's get you on the helmet cam and get this review underway. Alright, here she is. This is an MSuper X. I'm not sure what model it is regarding the specs of the battery and that stuff, but size of that wheel is giant. Yeah, interesting. I've not really ridden any pedals with that slight angle other than on the InMotion V5, but you know, all in all, it's a chunky beast. All right, let's jump on her, and I can't say that. Okay, let's get on this wheel. Alrighty, the MSuper X, eh? Feels nice to see it in the flesh. First impressions, the body's a lot wider, heaps wider than what I'm used to on the V8 and now V10. The casing feels a bit tacky, I'll be honest. So see how it goes with this hill. Oh, I mean, honestly, that didn't feel as easy as it did on the V10 about an hour ago. But that was literally it's just quick comparisons here. You know, this is, I wouldn't say this is a proper thorough review. These are more, Neal has only 2 hours to test out 3 wheel reviews, and yeah, basically that's it. So I am liking I think the time, it looks a lot fatter than the InMotion. The riding style with the pedals right now is a lot different to what I'm used to, so that's going to take a few minutes to get used to. But other than that, like, it does sort of curl in a little bit, and they're definitely not as wide, so now my toes are kind of hanging over the edge of the pedals themselves, but they do have grip tape on them, which my feet feel very secure, unlike the V10's grip with a rubber. I actually went back in the shop there, and the guy chatted about the pedals, and he said what I anticipate with it being a bit wet, where it just wouldn't be as grippy. So yeah, these definitely got the grip tape on, so no, they feel alright. They do feel good, and with them, I do find on my V5 with the pedals slightly up like that, it does allow me to turn a lot sharper and quicker, more aggressively. So that's definitely something I can do as well as I am doing now on on the V10. This isn't a comparison video, Neal. This is just a stick to it. Alright, so we're going to do the similar route as we did with the V10, and head back and go grab another wheel. So this is where the InMotion sort of comes in its own with their little buttons. So see if I can play with the gyro here and just move my hand up and down. Here we go. So if you get used to doing that, you can go up slowly without having to turn it off and on again. But it's doing really well on these cobblestones, you know, and because the wheel's quite rounded, it hasn't got those harsh corners. I certainly feel like I can really cut into those corners a lot more, which is nice. Alright, I've come the completely wrong way, but this is good. We've got stairs. Let's try that again. Oh no, yep, no. So I've not turned it off, and I'm feeling the weight a little bit because I'm having to sort of hold it out in front of me here. But we did it. And actually, you know what, I'm getting used to these pedals. I kind of like them. Yeah, my feet living on the side there. And with it being a bit wider, actually, like thicker, actually feels not too bad. Bloody beast though. I don't know why I've chose to go up so many stairs. I mean, look at how small this is. It's a little bit different to the canals in England. It's quite the drop off there, so stay mindful of that. But you know, we'll still have some fun. I've got to test it out. I'm going to buy something new maybe one day. It's really handling these bumps very nicely. Yeah, because it's wider, it's really cutting into my my calves a bit more. Like the jeans I have on, they're sort of rubbing. Just because I maybe if I sort of thought if I squeeze in, I guess I am on quite cobbly road, and because that wheel's quite wide, usually on my V8 I'd be a little bit more wary of, I'm going to get off this, a little bit more wary of getting my wheel trapped in between some of the cobbles. Whereas this, it's because it's so big, yeah, no problems at all really. I've not tested the speed, but yeah, just that cornering, wow, quite impressed with that, you know. It really does allow you to proper cut in. Now I do hear the motor there churning away over me chatting. Sounds a bit like tinny and scratchy, but it does feel soft though. Like this whole experience is quite nice. Yeah, a flock of seagulls. Right, so we're heading to, I hope we're heading to, let's cross over here. Heading to the Louvre again, which I think is this way. What I am finding on this is that I am putting a lot of weight in my toes. I do tend to do that on my V8 as well. I at least have one foot when I'm trying to do, you know, carve in and out and get real aggressive. I tend to have one toe up, or if I'm turning like one way, if I turn right, I tend to push the heel of the right foot down and lift the toe of the left foot down, and then vice versa. So if I turn left, drop the left heel, lift the right heel, a bit like snowboarding, cutting in those edges. That's a little tip you can do. And then also leaning in on that quite thick base, thick body, sorry. I'm going to come down here, I want to get onto this path here, so I have to carry it down these stairs. So right, we've got this, play with the gyro, so like look where you're walking, and then also keep an eye on the wheel. Oh, okay, we made it. Oh shit, pedals are a bit floppy. Sure that can be sorted out. See a little pop off here. Woo! Oh, see, that is just, there's little things like that. That's just fun, isn't it? I'll tell you what, I'm getting used to this now. It's quite enjoyable. Oh, okay. Got my first little taste of this acceleration there. Now we came down this route earlier, similar to where we were on the other side, and it is quite bumpy, which is always a good test. It's not off-road like dirt track, but what I tend to like to do is hook the heels in and grip with the heels and have the feet slightly turned out, just in case I need to pop them out, so you're not always on the edge and then there's nowhere else to go. A little foot riding style I like to do. So there's little, oh yep. So putting a lot of trust in this new wheel that I've never ridden before. I've watched so many other people review this, and it's all good things, you know. Okay, let's go on the edge here, don't clothesline me. Nice. But no, honestly, overall it's a quite responsive, enjoyable feel. I'm gonna go back up, blast up this hill, here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's beeping at me. Interesting. I don't think I was going that fast. Given that I think the battery is about 60%, so that's probably why it's beeping at me a little bit. But no. Yeah, it feels good, feels real good. Whew. Okay, let's cross over. And we're going to head into the Louvre now. Nice big open space. I'll do a similar test here that I did earlier, just to show you. Let's try and catch it with this bike. So it's a little warning noise, isn't that loud? Now some people, that might annoy people that they are really loud, but for me, I think it's a safety mechanism that we should definitely adhere to. So we're going to just quickly set up the camera so that we can have a quick look at the Neal's quick agility test. I say agility test, but it's literally me just waving in and out of these little bollard things, which I think is pretty good. It's pretty good, I think. Even though the camera does not want to go. There we go. Nope. There we go. Nope. There we go. Nope. Alright, we'll have to make do with it like this, because I've got to get a move on. Okay, stay steady. Ah, bugger. Anyway, get the idea. Put the gloves back on. Okay. Clap. I think it's going to win on this one. It's again smooth. Just having those pedals slightly tucked in there does allow you to really whip it round. Oh, didn't succeed on that one. Let's give it another go, shall we? Start off this way. Again, this is a new wheel for me, so bear that in mind. And I'm a little bit tired after the V10 as well. Alright, lovely jubbly, killer. That definitely works very well. I'd have to say I give that a good review so far. It has good agility. This is what we want. Alright, so we're going to go head into the Louvre over there and do a quick little speed test, but just be careful. I'm going to be careful because it's not on full battery capacity, so yeah, be careful with that. Alright. Put the camera away. Back here again. Lovely day to be out. Yeah, it does feel. It feels nice actually. The only thing I'm struggling with is the grips on the on the leg bits where the padding is like rubber, so it's actually grabbing my jeans and just rubbing on my legs, whereas the other ones are like that fake leatherette stuff. But I guess you can just stick some gaffer tape over the top of it. I'll tell you what though, it does kick you forward slightly, I will say that. Yeah, it does kick you forward, like when you're moving. Yeah, interesting. All right, set up the next shot. It's a beautiful area, isn't it? So much quieter this end. I guess the entrance is over there. All right. How is everyone anyway? Thank you for tuning in to another video. Thanks to the guys over at Eru Electric Wheels here in Paris. Definitely, I have no idea what I'm shooting there, but let's just go ahead and set that bad boy up. There we go. Yeah, thanks to the guys over there. I mean, I'm not getting it for free, I'm renting them out, but just allowing me to rent these guys out for half an hour each go is just an absolute pleasure. You know what, actually, oh shit. Oh, I lost it then. I was like getting a bit confident, too confident. I was just about to say that actually feels quite nice doing that turns on this thing because of those pedals. I tell you, those pedals are awesome. I feel like the in-motion pedals are a lot better for long distance, I reckon. More comfortable, yeah, for those long distances. But let's have a quick crack at this, see how we go. I'm going to go a bit further up so we get in shot. So really listen carefully to the buzz. Okay, so that buzzed quite early. I just wonder if, I'm not entirely sure as to whether there's two buzzes. I mean, it's smooth, really smooth. Yeah, I'm a bit wary, I'll be honest with you guys. I can't fully review this speed because I mean, it's okay, there's 2 beeps and I reckon we go to 3 and then it will probably get angry, but we'll go back one more and you can see me take off. Here we go, leaning in, toes, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Just really unaware of whether or not it would just start kicking me off. I do not want that to happen. That would suck tremendously. But anyway, it's definitely got that punch there. I guess unfortunately, because it's not on full capacity, and the V8 was on like 75 though, so probably very similar. That is one thing that this doesn't have, which I really like about the InMotion, is that they have the battery level indicator there. You don't have to go into the app to figure it out. But you know, like, as you can see, hopefully I'm not too far away from the camera, a bit closer, you can literally just turn super close and I'm nowhere near touching. I want to lift my foot up to really drag it in there. Oh shit. Yeah, you can get nice and tight on those corners, which is very cool. Very cool. Yes, I can't properly test the speed, but I'll be honest, the V10 still packs that punch. This isn't giving me that that extra what I thought it was, but maybe that's because this might be the not as powerful model. I do understand. Whoop, hello. Do understand that this could be the smaller model, but I'll find out and I'll put it in the description. I'll ask the guy when I take it back to the shop So it could be the smaller model, but I do like the tyre. I think the tyre has a big impact on the way this is moving so well, so beautifully. Man, it's fun testing out these wheels. All right, let's keep on moseying on. What time have we got? All right, so I might head back now and then pick up the other wheel, because I need to be in work very soon for a show here in Paris. So I'm going to head back. And I'll give you my final thoughts on it. I mean, I get excited either way, you know, like these things are just so awesome and incredible. I might end it here. It's a nice little spot, and I can just ram it, razz it back. Yeah. Hello, friends. Okay, so just quick overview so far. Loving the pedals. Love how they are sort of angled. It allows me to place my foot right here and then really turn in and get those sharp corners. The tyre, love how round it is. You can see that. Oh, so round it is, and the edges here. Just really allows you to really carve in like that and have trust that it's going to stick, and you can ride it out nice and hard. Other than that, yeah, it feels good. The body, the shell, I don't know, it just feels a bit tacky. You can already see the adhesive here that it comes with is sort of coming off, but you can always stick a bit of double-sided sticky tape on there and sort it out yourself. But you'd think for the price it would be a little bit better. But I think like minor things really, I think overall it's a really nice tidy wheel. I like the design, it's pretty cool. I like that it's all in black. The trolley handle, it's a little bit strange having it at the back, because it sort of wants to get away from you. I reckon over a little bit of time you'll get used to that. It's a bit stiff. So yeah, anyway, I think that concludes this video. Quick 22-23 minute on the MSuper X. Overall, great wheel, great experience. Yes. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy the next video, which will be hopefully get to play on the Kingsong 18L, which the guy at the store thinks is the best one out there at the moment. So we'll be the judge of that. So in the meantime, live, laugh and love. Take it easy. I'll see you again soon. Peace.